Hello there, I'm Boo, or Jamie, and I like drawing, maximizing my hours in all the Pokemon games to find shinies, and I like to complain about lore in World of Warcraft. Hello, and welcome back to a new episode on the channel. Today, we're gonna do, as usual, some remix shenanigans with our newest baby, this beautiful Warlock. Oh yeah. And I thought that maybe today we can start the little campaign for Meet the Scout down there in the Krasarang Wilds. And don't mind me, I'm gonna switch onto my dragon mount real quick. Because as you know, there are many reputation grinds in Pandaria. And actually, before this became kinda current content thanks to the remix, I always like to do all of these fractions anyway. And Operation Shield Wall, or its counterpart on Heartside, have always been some of my favorite campaigns in general, just because they're so very story based and I like their daily system. And also obviously we're zooming through the levels. I did a little bit of raiding off camera and yeah, now I'm 63. That's how fast the remix goes. I mean, to be fair, my cloak has 354 experience gain, so yeah, it's not really surprising that I'm just zooming through the levels. But back to the topic, we are going right down there to Operation Shield Wall, or rather to set Operation up. Wait, it is Operation Shield Wall, right? That is the, yeah, I think that's what it was called. Oh, and also I want to check out the anglers, of course, but I think that can wait. Ah, and because we're an alliance player, this quest will always pop up. Of course. Ah, good. Arcanic. Obulate. Huh. Sounds very strange. A strange word. But whatever. We're here for this quest. And our sexy King Varian. Must be very confusing for newer players to play this mode if you've never really bothered to dive into WoW lore. And I mean, why should you? Because then you hardly even know who this guy is. Ah man, isn't it beautiful how they just canned all the good characters and now there are none left? Yeah. Alrighty. These guys do a lot of talking, which is mostly just yada yada, war, yada yada, we're better than the Horde, trust. And I gotta say, I was a lot happier on Horde side because I did not mind Jaina going down a dark path. What I did mind though was no one holding her accountable, especially with the addition of BFA just smudging over this entire little story arc of hers. I didn't really like that. Take this and this. Ooh, and there are a lot of Horde Raiders. Boom. Yeah, that's what I like to see. A lot of AoE. Also, is it just me or is this music very loud? Jeez. Okay, that music was very loud. Oh wait, I think we also have to talk to a few people now. Yeah, I think so. Come along, crew. We have some reports together. Ooh. And also some people to attack. Let's go. Alright, come on, Varian. Did you pack your dragon riding mount? I sure hope you did. Hello, Troutman. Boom. I want you in my room. These passive effects are interrupting all of my casts. That is kinda annoying. And in general, like apart from the raids, is this mode even enjoyable as a caster if you don't have an instant cast? Kinda doubt it. Oh, cinematic. Oh yeah. Maybe that's just my now re-horde-wired brain, but this part on Horde side was definitely a lot cooler. Oh, we're getting sent to Stormwind? Oh, it can't be. That's something really cool, by the way. I wanted to talk about that forever now, because I did this campaign obviously just on Horde side, and also, hi tiny Anduin. Aw, ain't he cute? This land is different, father. Yeah, I did this campaign on Horde side, and on Horde side you get sent to Senjin and stuff, and you can do a few of the old quests there, which is really cool. I mean, the game also yoinks you back, but Oh wait, we're not allowed to go to Stormit at all, huh? Very cool. Oh man, I got excited for nothing. I mean, we're going to Darnassus at some point when we're tracking where the bomb is going, the mana bomb, but yeah, that's something entirely different. Hello. Yeah, I'm following you. Oh, by the way, in case you don't know, this is exactly where the Brawlers Guild was. Or Mr. Pandaria, Legion, and a part of BFA before they retired this very, very cool feature. But hey, I know, right? Blizzard retiring cool stuff and never touching it again. I mean, this was kind of the introduction for this fight club, and you could only get in if you got an invitation, you know. And this was the arena ring where you fought against enemies and everyone could watch you and people could throw rotten stuff at you and people could cheer you and it was a bunch of fun. I really missed that. Oh, and we have to deliver some drinks. They say the eyes are the window to the soul. I'm guessing this guest and their soul have something to hide. Okay. Do we have someone who's blind? Ah, not blind, but he's definitely wearing shades. This guest wears a memento of lost love. I guess it's true what they say. Every love story has its thorns, just like every night has its dawn. Aha. She's wearing a rose. It's you. I love these puzzles, man. They exactly have the kind of difficulty that I'm, capable of managing. It's best not to get on the bad side of those that prepare your food. However, I'm not sure this patron has anything but a bad side. Oh, okay. A Pandaran cook that has nothing but a bad side. All right, all right, all right. Upstairs we go. This is the VIP part. You only got here if you had a really high Brawlers Guild level. Then you could sit upstairs and sip drinks and watch people suffer. Yeah. Good times. Kaboom. The man with 1,000 faces. All right. He's gonna send us back now because we're just gathering a few people to, well, do the whole shtick of finding out what Garrosh has planned. Just like on Horde side, you're trying to figure out what Garrosh has planned. And here is still the vendor with all the stuff that you can't get anymore if you haven't gotten it before. I mean, I have this because I did the Brawlers Guild actually. But yeah, I love when they dangle stuff in front of your face that you can't get anymore. Hi guys, I'm back. A little patience. Oh my god, a little patience. Okay, a little patience is a scenario that you have to do on Alliance side in order to do your war campaign. And while you on Horde side do a really cool scenario with Vol'jin, you have to do a little patience on Alliance side. And that scenario, man, I have always disliked this scenario. And by now I think everyone has grown enough that they also dislike it. Because in that scenario, you run around with Anduin and Varian and Tyrande. And even though Tyrande is a thousands and thousands of years old war veteran, like she's a veteran of so many wars, yeah, good old Anduin, I think at this point in the story, like 14, 15 years of age or something. And his father, they teach her about war. That's why it's called a little patience, because Tyrande has no patience. And so she needs to be taught a lesson in, patience. It's just a very interesting story idea now, isn't it? That you need to teach this very old war veteran how to do war. And I guess I will have to do that scenario, but don't be cross with me, guys, but I don't think I will do that in a video because it's just gonna be me complaining about it, yada yada yada, and maybe that's fun, but maybe it's also just me being salty. So you just have to imagine me being salty. Just imagine me, Anduin, Varian, and Tyrande, and me constantly complaining about the two humans involved. Which is also not very fair, because I really like Anduin and Varian. But not in that scenario, man. Not in that scenario. Also, we have to find this anomaly, and I always forget where the spot is where you can detect it, because it's a very specific spot. And is it down here with the Blood Elves? I wonder. Yeah, that's also one of my quarrels with this part of the war campaign, because as you know, I'm a very big Sindori lover. So I don't really agree with this entire storyline from Alliance side. Again, I love Jaina Promptmore going down a dark path, but you know, it being treated as being justice and okay is kind of rich. But hey, that's the writer's fault. obviously. Also, where is my anomaly? Have you my anomaly? Also, it's just rude to put a ghost iron deposit right in front of my face and not let me mine it. This is not okay. Oh, hell yeah, I found the anomaly. Let's go. Hello, guys. I'm here to end your lives. I mean, your lives have already been ended before, right? So no hard feelings. Done and done. All right. Let's free these people, because otherwise every single time we fly over this part of the Cresarang Wilds, we're just gonna get it back into our quest log, which is very annoying. And these guys are like trapped in this time lock, but not to worry. We're a very generous Minari, and we're very ready to help these guys. Oh yeah, level up. We have some more talent points. Oh yeah, that sounds good. What do we have here? Guillotine or imputable hatred. When you consume... Sounds good. Can I get something passive, please? I'm still not entirely over the fact that the farm is not really a part of Remix. What do you mean with not really? It's not a part of the Remix experience at all. But what I was thinking about, since we just quested our first little steps into Operation Shield Wall, we could also start our adventures on the Isle of Thunder with good old, plenty of times mentioned by now, Jaina Proudmoore. Even though I really prefer the Horde campaign to the Alliance one. I mean, to be honest, it's more Operation Shield Wall than the Thunder Isle, because the Thunder Isle is relatively tame when it comes to this, because by then we already had another one of these oh yeah, Blizzard didn't really like the conflict that they wrote themselves, so they just make it disappear within one patch again. Hey, sexy lady. Are you wrathful? Are you angry? I know you are. That's okay, girl. They bombed your city. Alright. Now, let's definitely fly onto an island where everything is about the Thunder King. Because, I mean, what could ever happen to us in the air while our enemy is the King of Thunder? And now, when they're gonna get picked off one by all the thunder, they're gonna act surprised. That is the most insulting part about it all. What? No! It can't be. Thunder bad while flying? No way. Also, speaking of no way, I still don't have the Tinker Gem that I don't get any fall damage, which is very irritating. This character has died one time so far because she fell to her death because I forgot that I don't have the gem on this character. Wait, we can ride on our gorgeous pretty boy. I still can't really believe that I got this mount. It feels so unreal, but I think that's relatively normal. That's always how you feel after you got a very, very special drop. Especially one that you had farmed for a long time. I mean, this one I have farmed again and again over all the years, but like in no shape or form does it even come close to the farm that I did for Invincible. And that's also, by the way, what I was talking about when I said that I don't feel like just buying a mount for something as easily acquired as a few thousands of bronze is the same as acquiring a mount like this through a rare drop. And again, I don't have a problem with people obtaining the mounts that way. It's just not the same, you know? I just feel like the feeling doesn't even come close. This, and then you get this, and you also get these guys, and now please don't annoy me again. Please don't get stunned a million times. How about that? Of course he's getting stunned. Alright, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna kill him with 10 million damage reduction percentage. Whatever. I don't care. Man, down he goes. That is definitely not how you do that, but that's how you do that when you're a very lazy caster with a tank pet that taunts. And I know I can also just disable the taunt, but guess what? Our demons do the most damage, not us. So they would have the aggro anyway. And just like that, we have a base. That was quickly done. And now we also have to do all of the scenarios again. I don't think I will do them all during the video, because I'm pretty sure that you've seen them now more than enough on your own tunes and characters. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna zoom over to Nalak spawn point, because that was initially why I even wanted to go here. Also, wait, now I have to rethink. Now everything everything is mirrored again. Also, one little attention to detail that I really love for the Manari Draenei is that your Gift of the Naru is still called Gift of the Naru, but when you use it, it's actually green. Yeah, you still do a little bit of like holy energy, and there's like holy energy going through your body. But hey, I mean, for Blizzard standards, that's pretty big. And also there is this toy from Warlords of Draenor that gives you one of these buffs for 5 minutes. Sadly, it's a little bit too big, and it's only there for 5 minutes, and it has a cooldown of 1 hour. And you know, they could have just used the art assets from the Lightforged Draenei and turned them green for the normal Draenei, but you know, we're still talking about Blizzard here, so yeah, gotta be happy with what we have. Oh yeah, and also I had a mysterious letter in my mailbox, and I'm pretty sure this is the quest where you got the basic transformations for your demons. And I did that quest when it came out, but we can definitely do it together once again, because this is repeatable on every single warlock. I think you can even go back there with your initial warlock that you did the quest on, because I know that there is 1 or even 2 hidden grimoires there to change the appearance of your demons, and I don't think I did them. Because if I remember correctly, I did not like the quest that much. I don't really know what I didn't like about it, but hey, we're gonna find out when we're doing it together again. And also, there is Nalak. Let's go. We have a noodle to kill. Well, I think, except for Ordos, I have killed every single world boss with this character now. Because today, haha, the Celestials were active on my server again, so that was nice. So I simply just stayed there and challenged all 4 with my warlock just so she can get the achievement, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna bug out again. They always do. I wanted to skill something here. I don't remember what. Well, how about 10% more stamina? We definitely needed that. A quick word of advice. Don't go AFK on the Isle of Thunder, especially if you're still below 70 and are not overpowered. Just a little heads up. In case you didn't know. Ah, this is one of these quests that is very well thought of if you're a pet class, and also if you're a class that needs to see their soul shards, which I can't, so I'm just guessing how many I'm having right now. Yeah, these quests are always so amazing. My main demon does the main damage for me, and he's not here. And also all my other demons do the damage for me, and they're also not here. So I can just hope for all these extra effects to do the dirty work for me. This is amazing. No, this is great. Honestly, did they just not think about the fact that, like, some classes have pets? That some classes are completely based on pets? I guess not. Well, we're gonna be here for a while, huh? And this is why I should have just done it once I'm done and on level 70 and have a little bit better gear. Because then my effects would just one-shot these guys. But hey, we're here to learn and grow and regret. It's not like I'm slightly getting motion sickness from this entire flight or something either. Nah. I hope the War Within is filled with quests like this. Oh, is it done? Please tell me we're done. Oh, looks like it. Thunderwing? No thanks to you? I did it. Is that an enemy on the ground that I see there? Taste my dogs. Oh, you're... okay. Taste my dogs in just a second, okay? Man, how many imps do you think you can have if you have really good gear in this mode? Must be 1 million, right? Fun fact, before Remix, this quest bugged out pretty much all the time. And there were multiple guides on Wowhead on how to get around this giant bug that would just stop you from progressing on the Thunder Isles. And most of the time you just had to pray to the old gods and hope that if you leave this scenario that you would just finish the quest, which was more often than not the case, to be fair, but there is always this spicy chance of it just simply not happening and you having to do all of this again, and then if it bugged again then you had to do it again. Not that I ever had to do that, of course. Oh no, speaking of bugged, where is Taoshi? Please tell me she's gonna spawn. Oh no. Alright, I thought for their precious remix they would have finally fixed this quest, but no luck, huh? Please tell me I will find Taoshi. I don't want to do that stupid part with this stupid bird again. Taoshi, show your fluffy face somewhere. There she is. Hey, pretty girl. This is not the door. Are you coming with me? Oh, man. Okay, let's go once more downstairs to the door that she wants to blow up, and if that doesn't help, then let's hope that just leaving the scenario still fixes the bug. Do you need space for this? Alright, a quick Google search told me that indeed this quest is completely bugged also on the remix, so isn't that nice? But I think this particular bug is still fixed by leaving the instance, so yeah, here goes nothing. Jesus, I did not want to do that again. But apparently if you get stuck on the bird, which can also happen, then you're effed, because then there's nothing you can do really to fix that. Which is amazing, because this quest line, I just realized, is locking the special armor appearances from the training post for all the classes, right? Yeah, I think so. So good on you, Blizzard. Good on you. Yeah, let's do the next one. A little history for the ages. This one also gets bugged pretty often. So yeah, let's see. And if you're asking yourself now, wow, that's a lot of bugged old content. Yeah, that's normal. So much of the old content is constantly bugged and then sometimes gets debugged by, I don't know, one dev that really loves old content, I guess. But most of the time, if there is a bug, it's there to stay. And it's for the community to figure a way around it out. Okay, never mind. It's not bugged, but Blizzard kinda forgot that I constantly cast passive imps that will again and again and again get me out of stealth and into combat, so yeah, I think we're gonna spec Destro or something after I'm out of this endless fight here. Toshi is also constantly trying to get us back into stealth, which is not happening because, you know, of all the millions of effects that are active during this mode on your armor, so yeah. You know what, maybe I should just do this later and not now. Yeah, Toshi, I'm gonna join you in the smoke in just a second. There's just this giant dinosaur that is really angry with me and my demons. Let me quickly respec. How about that? Oh great, I think I have to fight this guy. So let me quickly respec into my actual spec. Oh, and now we have to stealth again. Okay, wait. Toshi, I gotta take care of this before I can stealth, okay? Sorry, girl. So yeah, a little word of advice. If you do this in the normal mode after the remix has ended, wait for her. And go slowly, because if you go fast, then she won't catch up, and then the entire scenario will be for naught, and then you will have to do it again. Yeah. Sorry guys, I have to resummon my demon, because for some reason I constantly have to respec every 2 seconds. Oh, he's looking at me. That's not good, huh? Well, it doesn't matter. I'm a warlock. You can't even touch me! And down he goes. I mean, at least we're almost done with all the annoying scenarios, so yay! Alrighty, we're back and a few things have changed. First of all, we are an Affliction Warlock now. Yay! Because someone in the comments of my last video actually told me that there is a passive effect for corruption that makes everything around the dying victim to corruption explode. So that's pretty cool for low-level dungeons, so thank you very much for telling me that. Like I said, I have absolutely no clue about Warlock. And also because I really wanted to try out this spec, because I remember in Legion I really loved this specialization, and I gotta say I forgot how do you say that? Just how much is going on your screen if you're a demo warlock. It really F's up my head, so I thought we are flying solo with no pet. But the thing about that is that I haven't played Affliction in such a long time that I am super rusty. I know that coming from Shadow, it's a little bit like that spec, since it's also very based on dots, but it's also a little bit different. So I'm gonna completely demolish these Raiders training dummies together with this other Affliction Warlock over here and just try out my rotation a little bit, because yeah, I don't like to jump into the fray without really knowing what I have to press. Alright, Unstable Affliction, this dot and that dot, and also we want some of these, and then we want that, and we want this, and then we want that, and we want this. And then we're just spending all of our soul shards. And I think that's most of the magic. And also we don't want our dots to fall off, obviously. Let's take care of this. Probably it's just like with any other class. As soon as something blinks, then you should use it. Oh yeah, and I also skilled that my corruption can just never run out. That it's forever on the target as long as it's not a PvP target. You know, if I have one less dot to worry about, that's good. Oh no, my unstable affliction fell off. Don't think that's good. I mean, so far so good. Plays really smooth. I like that. I like that in a spec. And I think for, oh no, my agony fell off. Ugh, that's no bueno. And I think for AoE we just spam those Seed of Corruptions, right? Instead of the Malefic Rupture. I don't know if we even use a single Malefic Rupture if we're just doing AoE. I don't think so. Except for maybe when it's costing us no soul shard, probably. Much like with Devouring Plague as a shadow. Learning a new spec is always a little bit jarring, especially if it's very different from what you usually play. I mean, it looks very cool. I really like these casting animations, especially on Draenei. Like, I really love the channeling animation, but what I love the most is this animation. This is the coolest animation to me in World of Warcraft. Alrighty, another thing that obviously happened is that we hit level 70 and I kind of forgot, thanks to my shaman, how annoying it is to hit level 70 and have no gear. So yeah, you know what, I just spent another, I think 200,000 of bronze just to upgrade my gear a little bit, just so I don't feel absolute like a baby, because also I think the Season of Discovery launched yesterday or the day before, so there are significantly less people playing the remix right now. And since I'm not on a character that can do everything by herself, unless with my shaman, this is very annoying. But I did a little bit something else, because just like every single time when the Darkmoon Fair is around, or was around in this case, another little PSA, because you can buy a few sets on the Darkmoon Fair, and the sets that I bought so far are these two for cloth. These are the two Warlock sets. They are hidden until you have them completed. As you can see here, this is also the same set that you can also have with your account gear, so for this one you don't have to buy a lot at all. And like I've already said in I think 3 or 4 or 6 other videos, you just have to walk up in the Darkmoon Fair to these two vendors and they sell you a bunch of sets for different classes, and you can even see them depending on if it's D1 or D2 of the certain class for other classes. For example, if I would have the D1 set from the priest and the mage, they would also show up on this character. And after I once again got that out of the way, why don't we you know, pick a bone with this guy again, because I really like to do that, and show him our newly acquired skills. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, huh? And we even got, wow, an amazing staff. Man, this is really worth it, huh? Take this dot, and this, and this, and this. And my other stuff isn't ready yet, but now it is. And you're almost dead anyway. Alright, I mean, I think I can vibe with this, obviously, because like I said, I love Shadow, and Shadow is very much based around the idea of dots, and obviously so is Affliction. But I will try to become a 3-spec Andy. I mean, I gotta say, I am not that big on Destruction Warlock, because to me it's just a not as cool version of the Fire Mage, but that is very subjective, obviously. So please don't hate me if I just insulted your favorite spec in World of Warcraft. I just tend to like Fire Mage a lot more, and I know that Destruction is obviously also based around the idea of Hell Magic. Don't worry, I know that. I'm a smart cookie. I am once again just stating my own opinion. And damn, we are blazing through the rare mobs all of a sudden, huh? I can tell you that was not the case yesterday. Yesterday, I was almost dying to pretty much anything that I attacked. I mean, I gotta say, I really vibe with the Affliction damage profile, so maybe it's also that. Oh, and by the way, I don't think I talked about that yet. This is the current set we're rocking. This is the complete tier 2 set of the Warlock. Yeah, I'm just running through all the tier sets that I have to show off how amazing the transmog of the Warlock is. We're currently missing the helmet, and to be quite honest with you, the helmet is also amazing and looks really cool on a Minari too. You just know me, I love to see the pretty face of my characters. And the weapon we're rocking right now is Uthalash, Uthalesh, which is the artifact weapon of the Affliction Warlock. Since I'm wearing a staff right now, I cannot wear this super cool demo weapon anymore, but I mean, this weapon is also gorgeous, and I still really love to see all this Warlock specific stuff on Draenei, because as someone who has always wanted to play a Warlock Draenei and never could, this still feels like almost illegal in a way. I feel the same way about rogue Draeneis. It's just so nice to see that transmog on a race that for the longest time couldn't wear it, even though you always knew that they would look absolutely ballin' in it. So yeah, I think no matter which spec I'm rocking, I'm always gonna be a happy bean with my Draeneis. I joined a few raids yesterday where no one really could carry any weight at all, and it annoyed the living hell out of me because I don't like that. I like to pull my own weight, but obviously if your gear is really subpar and your cloak is also not that leveled up, then you can't really drag people through raids. But thankfully for me, I just love hanging out in this mode and just doing Pandaria stuff, so that is no problemo. And speaking of cool sets, the tier 2 also has a very cool recolor that drops in the BC dungeons. So if you rather like a very red and orange version of the same set, then definitely go check it out. Alright, I'm slightly worried because once again I joined a Throne of Thunder normal group, and I already did that yesterday, and that was said group that was not really able to carry their own weight at all. And right now I'm in a group where someone said that they can easily carry, but I don't know. I will have to decide that before the first boss dies, because the cool thing is that my group managed to kill the boss after they kicked me during the boss fight. So I was locked to that instance and couldn't do it anymore for the rest of the day. Yeah, this mode can be really fun. Okay, good news. They can absolutely carry our sorry asses. So yay to that one. Man, I wish I would look always like this. This looks so cool. That would be a neat effect. Instead of hero talents, just give me stuff like this, Blizzard, please. And I was already wondering why I'm dying so quickly to Burning Rush. Well, for some reason I only skilled one of the 2 talent points, so yeah, I kinda gotta change that. Oh my god. I'm on 3rd place, guys. We're famous. No matter how often I write that people should just go left or right, they don't learn, huh? They don't learn. And apparently none of these people ever farmed this raid for the transmog or the mounts, huh? Ooh, a section where we have to ride. Would be such a shame if we would just ride on our cool new mount, huh? And with all of these Warlocks shenanigans behind us and much more in store for us, I think I'm gonna end today's episode right here and now. Well, this has been a lot of fun so far, and I'm really happy to finally have started this class that I never really dared to. And also, did my skull just despawn and respawn as a bugged version? Man, I hope they fix that. In any case, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a like and a comment. It helps and I appreciate it so much. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, maybe consider doing that as well. And as always, I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, bye bye!